Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of Founder Series here at reInvent, where the goal is to find the most exciting builders on the floor. And today I'm starting with an amazing company called SurePath AI. Here with me is Casey Bleeker, and I have very few questions for him today to share his journey with us.
Excellent. Thank you so much for stopping by. Been a busy show, and I'm excited to get a chance to talk to you a little bit about our journey as a company.
Yes. Very quick introduction. SurePath AI is a generative AI security platform that ensures the secure adoption of AI without hindering innovation. And that's my favorite part of security that enables. Okay, so I have three questions for you today.
Yeah.
My first question for you, Casey, is that a lot of companies sell their product by spreading fear. But you guys, your pitch is about empowering employees to use AI effectively.
Yeah.
How were you able to convince your first set of enterprise customers that it's better to enable than block AI?
I think it's an evolution for security leaders and CISOs that they want to enable the business. They don't want to be blockers. But it's not just because one of the risks, their job is to mitigate risk, right? And one of the risks to businesses is not moving fast enough, not adopting AI.
Yeah.
So there actually was a little bit of fear there that customers were fearing not adopting AI or not being able to access it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's been a mentality shift where CISOs understand now, and CIOs as well, that good security posture is only valuable if it's actually being applied.
Yes.
And if it's impeding the business, it always gets turned off. If you just ask, a developer at a company that has maybe like Zscaler deployed, it almost universally has been enabled for them to disable the security policies. That means there's no security posture in place. So we actually found that we're aligning with this new kind of shift in CISO mentality of enabling the business, but also applying security in a way that is not such a hindrance or an obstacle to the users so that it doesn't just get shut off and you have no security posture.
Exactly. That's what we're going for. AI is here to increase productivity, and companies like this help us enhance and make effective use of that without the risk. So my second question for you is, right now there's shadow AI is completely different, and it's no longer just about ChatGPT. It's every SaaS application from Grammarly to Salesforce.
Oh yeah.
They now have these embedded chatbots in them. And how is SurePath able to secure and govern all this AI within all these different applications?
Absolutely. I think that when really Gen AI came into the market, the first concern around shadow AI was that we've got all these kind of third-party AI services, and we're worried about what kind of data is going to them, how employees are using them. But now, as you highlighted, companies are buying products, or products they already own are embedding AI. And there's a different set of policies that companies want to apply there.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not worried about data leakage to Salesforce. They already put all their most critical data there.
Sure.
But they're worried about compliance violations, making consumer protected decisions or consumer impacting decisions with protected class data. It's illegal in the EU AI Act. It's illegal in many US jurisdictions. They want to build an audit trail of those interactions, but they also want to build business policy around what types of uses of AI are approved. Should I allow somebody in sales to generate a legal contract? Probably not. Do I want my CFO generating vibe code? Maybe not. And in many verticals, there's specific types of policy they want to apply that go well beyond just a security policy of data leakage to external services. So it's really grown in the volume or the types of policy that organizations must apply to AI usage. And when they do, they find that they can broadly distribute and enable the adoption of those features.
Yes.
Measuring that adoption is another critical component of governance. So a lot of customers now say, it's not just shadow AI, but I have these approved AI services or embedded AI and all these other applications. Now I want to know which users are adopting these, which ones are using the licenses we bought for them, which ones should be getting licenses for other services, or where should we be building these types of use cases internally for agents or workflows or fine-tuned models. So the visibility is a critical aspect of that governance as well.
Yes, absolutely. And I noticed when I went through your demo, you guys have over 200 integrations.
Yes.
That is amazing. Very impressive. So my last question for you today is that you guys raised over $5 million in this space where a lot of AI chat wrappers, companies are failing.
Yes.
How are you guys able to do that? What advice do you have for founders out there
Yeah.
to help them keep going?
I think that we certainly took the approach of pickaxes and shovels in the gold rush,
Yes.
where we weren't trying to build, one product that would only have a 12-month lifespan.
Yes.
It's that we know, obviously we all know, AI is not a fad. We can say it's going to be here for a long time.
Yeah.
And that we knew that some companies will succeed and businesses will use those products. So we really focused on helping to secure that interaction and that usage. So that has a long tail value.
Yes.
And I would also just say that there's an immense value in focusing on enabling that adoption, enabling that to be done securely. So
Yes.
there's a longer tail there. You asked about advice to founders. To the second question,
Yeah.
I would say think about building a business where you're excited about the next AI innovation, not worried.
Okay.
The next model release from OpenAI or Anthropic, it shouldn't disrupt your business, it should accelerate. And if you're thinking that in that mindset,
Yes.
it means you're building the right direction.
Okay.
They're not going to have a small feature that displaces you and you're not just a light wrapper. It means you're building real value with maybe vertical expertise
Yes.
or integrations to other components and platforms,
Yeah.
where the next model is maybe going to unlock that new innovation that you've been dreaming of that isn't possible today, but could be possible in 4, 6, 8 months because of the
Yes.
speed at which AI is moving.
That is amazing advice. I feel like that is a real challenge right now with founders. And that is really good. Thank you so much for talking to
Absolutely.
me today.
Thank you so much.